Good morning, dear students. I hope you are fine and keeping well. Do take care of yourself and be safe. Today, I will be teaching you Social Studies, Chapter 2, Changes in School and Neighborhood. Introduction. Changes happen all the time and to all of us. We need to accept the changes around us and move further. You must have observed many changes around you. These changes may be in terms of your classroom, number of students, subjects, or teachers. Children, when you was in class 2, you had a different teacher teaching you. Now you're in class 3. You have different teacher teaching you. So you are used to the teaching of Joyce ma'am. But now you have Flora ma'am. There is a change here because of the teacher. The teacher changes and then the changes come in your life. So we need to accept everything and we need to learn. Understanding changes. Changes happen all the time and to all of us. All of us have changed from small babies to grown-ups. Changes happen all the time. First, you were a little baby. Now, you're a boy. Your father, first he was a little baby, then a boy, a young boy, and then an adult. So, changes keeps happening all the time. We have changed in terms of our height and appearance. Our food habits have also changed. The size and type of clothes that we wear have changed too. Changes happen to people and also to places like schools and neighborhoods. So changes keeps on happening. When you was a little baby, you looked different and now you are looking different. Your height increased, your food habit. Example, your mother used to give you Cerelac or maybe smashed potato or rice, khichdi. But now you're able to eat everything. So the food habit has changed. The clothes. When you was a baby, you used to wear different clothes and now you're wearing different clothes. So changes happen all the time and changes happen in places like school and neighborhood. My neighbors change. If my father is transferred to some other place, I have a different neighbor. My school changes. So changes happen all the time and we need to understand the changes. Changes in the school and neighborhood. Let us read the story of a girl named Rihanna. Rihanna lived in the town of Shanti Niketan, located near Kolkata in West Bengal. Rihanna lived in the town of Shanti Niketan. It is located near Kolkata in West Bengal. Do you know, children, where is Shanti Niketan? Shanti Niketan, it's Kolkata in West Bengal and it was established by Rabindranath Tagore, the father of Rabindranath Tagore. So Rihanna, she used to study in Shantiniketan. She lived in a bungalow with her parents and grandparents. So Rihanna lived in a bungalow, in a huge bungalow, big house with her parents and grandparents. She loved playing with her friends in their garden every evening. She also enjoyed going for long walks with her grandparents. So she loved to play with her friends in the garden every evening. You love to play during school hours. You wait for your games period. You wait to go for your games. You love to play with your friends, football, badminton. Same way, Rihanna loved to play in the garden with her friends every evening. She also enjoyed going for long walks. She loved to go for a long walk with her grandparents. Maybe when you go home or at home, you go for a walk with your grandparents when you have holidays. Rihanna was very fond of going out with the grandparents and enjoying the greenery. Rihanna had a green and peaceful neighborhood. Her neighborhood mostly consists of bungalows, food stalls, shops, parks, and bus stops. So Rihanna had a very peaceful neighborhood. She had many plants growing in her neighborhood. She had food stall, shop, park, bus stop, and many bungalows. She enjoyed living there. Rihanna's school was very close to her house. Her grandfather used to drop her to the school every day. It was a huge building with a big playground and tall trees. So Rihanna's school was very close to her house. Her school was just near her house. And her grandfather used to drop her to school every day. Every day her grandfather used to take her to school and bring her back from school. It was a huge building with a big playground and tall trees. Her school was a huge building and it had a big playground where she used to play with her friends and enjoy herself. There was greenery all around. Rihanna loved all her classes, especially the open air ones where the teachers taught the student under the shade of the tree. Now, Rihanna was very happy in that school because it was greenery all around. Rihanna loved all her classes, especially when they used to have classes outside in the open air. She used to enjoy it. She loved sitting under the tree and studying. Good morning, dear students. Today I'll be teaching you social study, chapter 2, understanding changes in school and neighborhood. So in my last class I taught you about Rihanna, who lived in Shantiniketan, and she loved to play with her friends. Her school was near to her house, just close to her house, and her grandfather used to take her and bring her back. So today we are going to learn the other half of the chapter. One day, Rihanna's father came home and told the family that he was being transferred to Mumbai. Rihanna became very sad. She was scared about going to a new place and leaving her school, friends, and neighborhood. So one day, Rihanna's father came back from the office, and then he told everyone at home that he's going to be transferred to Mumbai. So when Rihanna returned from school, she heard that. She was very sad because she will be leaving her school will change, her friends, she has to leave her friends and go, and even her neighbors. So she was very sad about it. Rihanna and her family moved to Mumbai in the next 10 days. As Rihanna traveled from the airport to her new house, she was surprised to see a totally different place. So, first she was living in Shantiniketan, and her neighborhood was green and peaceful. But now when they shifted to Mumbai, on her way from the airport to her house, to her apartment, while she was going, she was surprised because she saw a different place compared to Shantiniketan. The way Shantiniketan used to look, Mumbai doesn't look in that way. Mumbai was different. So she was surprised, totally surprised to see a different place. The roads were much wider and crowded with traffic. Most of the buildings were skyscrapers. So, while she was going to a new flat, on her way, she saw that the roads are more wider and crowded with traffic. You know, Mumbai's traffic is very bad, it's crowded, it's overpopulated. And the buildings were skyscrapers. What do you mean by skyscrapers? That means a very tall building which have 40 floors. Like first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, like this, 40 floors. It took Rihanna and her family more than an hour to reach the housing complex in Bandra area due to the heavy traffic jam. So the traffic was very bad in Mumbai. So her apartment was in Bandra. Bandra is a place in Mumbai. So it took her more than an hour to reach her place because of the traffic. Traffic is very bad in Mumbai. So because of the jam, it took her more than 1 hour to reach Bandra to her flat. Rihanna's new apartment was very different. There were many floors in the apartment. Each floor had 4 houses. The apartment also had a swimming pool, gym, and a badminton court. So, when Rihanna reached her apartment, she saw that it had many floors, and in each floor there was 4 houses. Okay, 4 houses in one. Like first floor, 4 houses, second floor, 4 houses, like that. And the apartment had swimming pool, gym, and a badminton court. Swimming pool, you have a swimming pool in your school, then gym to do exercise, and a badminton court to play badminton. The next morning, Rihanna went to the balcony with her mother. She saw how her neighborhood had changed completely. She could only see tall buildings, malls, flyovers, restaurants, and a variety of vehicles on the roads. So, the next day, Rihanna went to the balcony with her mother. When she went and she looked out of the window, she saw a different place. It is not like Shanti Niketan, peaceful, quiet, no. She saw that she had tall buildings. The neighborhood had tall buildings. There was malls, flyover like bridges, okay? Flyover bridges, restaurant where you go and have lunch or dinner or whatever, eating like a hotel, okay, restaurant, and many vehicles passing by. A neighborhood may change due to many factors, like your neighborhood may change because of many factors, like number 1, shutting down of old shops and opening of new shops, malls and restaurants. 2, widening of roads. Number 3, construction of new parks, bridges and flyovers. Number 4, opening up of new public places like gym, hospitals and libraries. So children, see, our neighborhood may change because of these things, like opening of new shops and malls. When there is no shops and suddenly we have a new shops, mall, so our neighborhood may change because of that. Then widening of road, okay, to make the road more wider. Then construction of new parks, bridges and flyovers. Okay, then if they start building bridges, park, flyovers, there is a change there. Then opening of public places like gyms, hospital and librarians. Sorry, not librarian, libraries. Okay, opening up of new public places like gym, hospital and libraries. So, what happens now here? Now, in a neighborhood, we don't have all these things. Suddenly, we get to see all these things coming up. So, there is a change because there are more people, more crowd, more vehicles, more of people talking. So this is what the changes come in a neighborhood. The next week, Rihanna went to her new school in a school bus. It was a yet another change for Rihanna. So next day, now Rihanna went to school, not to Shanti Niketan, a school in Mumbai. So this was another change in Rihanna's life because her friends were new and her school was new. And friends, she had to go and make new friends. She had no old friends. So when Rihanna went to her school, she saw a different change. Her new school was completely different from her school in Shanti Niketan. So This school in Mumbai was totally different from Shanti Niketan. It was not like Shanti Niketan, it was totally different. It was an air conditioned building with many floors and rooms. So, all the rooms had AC, okay, and had many floors, like first floor, second floor, third floor. It has many floors, so it was totally different from Shanti Niketan. There was a big auditorium, cafeteria, swimming pool, tennis court and a basketball court. So in a new school, she had auditorium where they have the program, a big auditorium. Then cafeteria where you can have your snacks like juice or tea, some snacks to eat. And then swimming pool, tennis court and a basketball court. So her school was totally different there. The classrooms were bigger and had projectors. Her uniform had also changed. Rihanna's class teacher introduced her to the class. Rihanna became friends with some of her classmates on the very first day. So her classroom were bigger than Shanti Niketan classes, and there was projector to teach. Projector is a screen, like how you watch film in the screen. In that way, in the projector to teach the children, like how we have in our school. We have projector. So when you return back, I'm going to show you what is a projector. So Rihanna had projector in her classroom. Her uniform had changed. Okay. And Rihanna's teacher introduced Rihanna to the class. First day, Rihanna made many friends. You know, when you go new to some school, there are old children who come and they like to talk to you and make friends with you. Same way, when Rihanna went to school, she had many friends. All the other students came to meet her, came and spoke to her. So Rihanna had many friends on the very first day. Hello, my dear students. Today, I'm going to teach you social study, the third part of chapter 2. I hope you understood the first part and the second part of the chapter changes in school and neighborhood. During lunch, Rihanna talked to one of her classmates, Hardeep. Hardeep had been studying in the same school since kindergarten. Rihanna told him about her school in Shanti Niketan. Hardeep told her that their school had also changed in many ways. Now, Rihanna started talking to her new friends. She told one of her friends named Hardeep about Shanti Niketan, how it was different from a new school. And Hardeep was also telling her that his school, means Rihanna and Hardeep's school, have changed. In the beginning it was different and now it is different. For example, number 1, the number of students had gradually increased. Number 2, separate computer rooms and libraries were made for the junior and the senior wings of the school. Number 3, some of the old teachers had left and many new teachers had joined in the past few years. Number 4. The school now had digital classrooms. Number 5. New spaces were created for science laboratories. 6. The school management had opened 2 more branches in the last 3 years in the same cities. So, now Rihanna told Hardeep about her school in Shantiniketan. Now, Hardeep is talking about his school. He's telling her how the school has changed. The student has increased, and then they have separate libraries for juniors and seniors. Teachers have left and new teachers had joined. The school had now digital classroom. Digital classroom, okay, we have digital classrooms. New spaces were created for science laboratories. So, for the science project and all, they had laboratories. So, new spaces, okay, they created more places and they made laboratories. Then, the management of the school opened more branches, means more school, like Sacred Heart School, another school in Kershaw, like this. Adapting to changes. Rihanna realized how changes happen to all of us and make us learn new things. At first, she also felt scared in her new environment, but slowly adapted to it. She also made many friends in her neighborhood and in the new school. So now Rihanna realized that how changes take place. So changes take place in your life, in my life, and how it make us learn new things. At first, she was scared. You also get scared. Then, slowly, you adjust. You start adapting to the changes. So she realized that. Now, she also made many friends in her neighborhood. Now she had friends in the school. Now she made school friends in her neighborhood. And she was enjoying herself in the new school. Dear children, please read the chapter not once, twice, thrice. Read it, understand it. And there are exercises given below. Please do the exercise and learn all the question answer and be ready for your next test.